So, was Mortal Kombat 2 a flawless victory? Not quite. A flawed one, but a victory nonetheless. Hello there people, my name's Amanamaz and I have just seen Mortal Kombat 2. Now let me tell you something completely, and I mean completely, unexpected. It is not Citizen Kane, it is not a Christopher Nolan film. But it is sure as hell a good time at the cinema, and that's all it needs to be. The plot is just simply a fighting tournament to save Earth from being conquered from Shao Kahn. It's not complex, and you're extremely stupid if you think it is. Now, we follow a washed up actor called Johnny Cage, where he has been selected by the universe to represent Earth as one of its defenders. And he's basically an audience stand-in, a guy who did karate when he was younger, and who is very reluctant to put his life on the line to save the world. And to be honest, who can blame him? He is played by Karl Urban, and it's so weird seeing him clean shaven, because I'm constantly expecting him to have a beard with a Cockney accent, and calling people a see you next Tuesday. But Billy Butcher aside, he does play Johnny Cage really well. He's funny, he's charismatic, his fighting scenes are entertaining. Just an overall great job with the character. Now this is just a minor thing, but the film is heavily promoted as Johnny Cage as the main character. But the story is pretty much based around Kitana and her revenge on Shao Kahn for taking over her world. So it's like a 50-50 on who the lead is. Kitana is fine. I like her story, but I wasn't the biggest fan of her acting. I just didn't buy it. But going into the film, I was kind of expecting some wooden performances, and this was it. But maybe I'm being a bit too harsh. I did like when she let Johnny live. They did the same thing from the games, where if you don't finish off the opponent in time, they just fall over. I thought that was a nice reference. There's a finish him and a get over here. I can't remember if they were in the first film. I imagine they were, but it's still cool hearing them here. I feel like the team behind this film listened and learned from the feedback of the previous one. Like they brought back the tournament style plot. They made existing characters front and center of the story. Cough, Cole Young, cough. I mean, they did firmly relegate Cole to supporting cast. It's almost funny how they made him take a back seat. In fact, I almost feel pity for the guy and the actor. Like, it's not Louis Tan's fault that the previous writers made an original character and made him the lead, even though it was a stupid idea and whoever approved that needs their head checked. Now, the fight scenes, the main thing we watch this film for, is for the most part very good, very entertaining. They don't hide away from the gore and the brutality of it, which they shouldn't, by the way. So if you're after that, you won't be disappointed. Though the final fight between Shao Kahn and Kitana is a bit clunky, but I think it's because of the styles between the two. Overall, it's a fun film to watch. There's nothing much more to add to that really. It's not a bad thing, but it's just that type of film. I do recommend checking it out if you can, but don't be in a rush for it, you know? If I had to give it a rating, it would be a 7 out of 10. It can't be much more than that, I'm afraid. And I got a free popcorn and drink when going to see it, so that made it more enjoyable. But anyway, if you like my review, please leave a like and subscribe. That would greatly be appreciated. And I shall see you next time. And peace.